Back to Mamie Trout. Back to Mamie Trout. Finds Hupfer in the post as Ada Hupfer can't get it to fall. Gets her own rebound. Puts up another shot, and it's good for Ada.
Bullseye!
This is Pendleton Heights basketball on the Arabian Sports Network on 91.7 WEEM.
We welcome you back here to the Arabian Sports Network pregame show, 91.7 WEEM. I'm Dawson Perrell, joined here once again by the head coach for the Lady Arabians basketball team here at Pendleton Heights, Coach Rogers. First off, Coach, thanks for coming down and joining me.
Thanks for having me.
But tonight you guys are going to be back at home facing off against the 16-3 Lapel Bulldogs. Now, of course, as you know, this isn't your first time facing off against the Lady Bulldogs. You lost to them in the second round of the county tournament a couple weeks back. But considering this isn't your first matchup against Lapel, what's really your game plan heading into this one?
Well, you know, we went back, we dug through the film, we saw some things where we made some mistakes. So, you know, we'll be looking to kind of rectify those. But I think the bigger thing is, you know, one, it's just, you know, we battled back against New Pal. You know, Rushville had a pretty good game. We just got to continue to kind of stay on that path. We got to play with energy and, you know, continue to figure out how to play defense without fouling, which we kind of did against Rushville. So, but yeah, definitely some adjustments will be made, and we'll kind of go from there and see what happens.
Yeah, and you look a bit deeper on your first matchup against the Lapel Bulldogs in that county tournament. You guys gave up 12 offensive rebounds there against them. So how do you really fix that up, and how do you correct that in your second matchup against Lapel?
I think number one is you can't, you know, Ada Hupfer can't get in foul trouble like she did. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we're going to try to do some things to protect her, and but, you know, you can try and have a plan all you want, but sometimes, you know, those plans don't work, and you got to be able to adjust. So, you know, no matter what happens, we'll put the best team that we can out there and see what we can get done.
Yeah, now you mentioned there defending without fouling. It's been a big point of yours over the last couple of weeks. That can be even tougher against a team like the Lapel where they're tough down low. So how do you really, you know, keep to the same level energy as a tough team like the Lapel, but at the same time not foul?
Well, you know, I think for us, you know, I think a lot of what was happening was kind of breakdowns in our zone. You know, we went back and watched film, and, you know, I was kind of surprised at, you know, how bad that we were, that kind of helped contribute to them going on that run. But, you know, once again, I think this is going to be one, you know, there's going to be a lot of people here, you know, people know and respect these two teams. So, there's going to be a good crowd. We just got to go out and, you know, just be us for sure.
But with that being said, that'll do it for our pregame talk here with Coach Rogers. Once again, Coach, thanks for coming down and joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Are you constantly bored and tired on your way to school or work? Then you should tune into the Arabian Roundup. With your hosts Kennedy Quinn and Bella Myers, your morning will never be dull. The Arabian Roundup is from 5 to 7 a.m. Tuesday through Friday. But wait, you can't forget about the Arabian Stampede. You can tune to the Arabian Stampede while waiting to get out of the parking lot after school, on your way to work, and so on. You can catch your hosts Gracie Wolf, Samuel Duffer, and Layla Reef every Tuesday through Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. Get something fun out of your day with our WEEM shows.
Hey, are you okay?
No.
What's wrong?
I can't listen to 91.7 WEEM because I'm not in my car.
Well, don't you fear. Our app is here.
Tired of not being able to listen to Pendleton's best radio station, 91.7 WEEM, anywhere and everywhere? Try out our app. With the 91.7 WEEM app, you get the best hits. Our station now goes where our listeners go. Find 91.7 WEEM in app stores today. Available for Apple and Android.
Thank you so much for telling me about the 91.7 WEEM app, found in Apple and Android app stores.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Here at 91.7 WEEM, we keep updated with our community. 91.7 WEEM is looking for advertisers for our video sports streaming. Be a part of the Arabian Sports Network's video broadcasting, bringing football as well as boys and girls basketball to the Pendleton community and beyond. Averaging over 100 views in the first year, WEEM's video streaming will only grow. And here's your chance to get in on the ground floor. For more information, contact Christian Harmon and become a part of the Arabian Sports Network. 91.7 WEEM.
We welcome you back here to Pendleton Heights High School's Joe Buck Court as the PA announcer is going through the starting lineups for both teams. And right now, he's going through the Lapel Lady Bulldogs, the visitors here this evening, as now he's switched over to Pendleton Heights. One thing I want to mention about Lapel, two sophomores are starting. One sophomore is starting. That's Lanaya Wills. I misread that. Four seniors, though. Stowe, Likens, Love, and Pointer are all seniors. This just shows how much veteranship Coach Newby has on this roster.
Yeah, with a lot of experience like that, I mean, they just have played with each other for so long. They have a lot of time playing together. I think that's just a tough thing to stop. When you've played with each other for 4 years now, you know how each other play. It's easy to get going quick.
Yeah, and I think for Pendleton Heights, they have some veteranship. Skylar Baldwin, Casey Warfel, and Michaela Morrison, all three of them upperclassmen. Baldwin being the senior leader of this group. But they also have some youth. Olivia Jones being a sophomore and Ada Hupfer being a freshman. So really, Pendleton Heights has a great mesh there of youth and veteranship. So I think this matchup really pans out of what these two teams can bring to the table.
Yeah, with Ada Hupfer being a freshman, at the start of the year, we saw a little bit of growing pains from her, but now we've seen her start to mature, and I think she's going to be great in the long run.
Yes. We are just moments away here from tip-off for Lapel. It's going to be Lanaya Wills, and for Pendleton Heights, it's obviously the 6'3 freshman Ada Hupfer. So we are now just underway. The referee is doing all their last checks. As ball will be tipped to the Arabians. Baldwin has it. She'll cross the timeline. Finds Jones. Low wing near to us. Hupfer. Her shot blocked by Wills. Casey Warfel gets the rebound. Puts it back up. No good as it's an air ball. Rebounded by Stowe. As she'll bring the ball up herself. As it's now Likens.
Good defense there by Lena Wills on Ada Hupfer down low in the post.
Taking her time. Finds Wills on the wing nearest to us. Hupfer playing kind of off of her. Now Likens with it on the wing. Goes to Stowe in the corner. Up to Pointer. Maddie Pointer and Lanaya Wills, a dangerous duo to have as Pointer dumps it off to Wills. Bitter and Jumper, no good. Rebound Baldwin. Skylar Baldwin walking her way up the court now. 0-0 still. Both teams getting a good look. Just can't get it to fall. Baldwin now with it on the wing. Screened by Hupfer. Loses it. Somehow Hupfer gets it. Layup, no good. Rebound, Michaela Morrison goes back up with it. Shot's no good, but a foul. And that one looks to be on Lanaya Wills.
Good job there by Michaela Morrison to use her body, draw that foul.
That will go on Wills. That was her team's first of the quarter. And Michaela Morrison, a 46% free throw shooter, so not the greatest shooter on the team. But She knocks that one down, giving her the first points of the game for any scorer. As Michaela Morrison going through motions. Second one is up, and it's in. She is 100% so far on the night with that one. As Maddie Pointer gives it back to Likens off the inbound as she'll bring the ball up. Now crosses the timeline, goes to Pointer on the wing. Fakes the handoff, drives, dumps it off to Stowe, finds Likens on the wing. Up top to Love, now to Wills on the wing. Defended by Hupfer. Now to Stowe, over to Likens on the opposite wing. Now into the corner for Love. Finds Pointer up on the wing, stolen away by Baldwin. Up ahead in the fast break, Wills stops, hands it off to Hupfer. And an offensive foul on Ada. Say she pushed off there, so that'll be her first.
Great hustle there by the Lady Bulldogs to get back on that fast break. There was 3 Lapel Bulldogs on Skylar Baldwin down low in the post.
2-0 is the score. 6:24 and counting left here in the first. Pendleton Heights leads. As a traveling violation against Likens, that'll be a turnover in Pendleton Heights ball. Jones to pass it in to Baldwin. As the Lady Arabians set up a play, goes to Warfel on the wing. Back to Baldwin, top of the key. Now to Jones on the opposite wing. Cross-court pass to Warfel. Back to Jones. Jab steps. Finds Baldwin, top of the key. Now to Hupper in the high post. Spin move. Dumps it off. Jones, wide open 3 from the wing. It's good. Olivia Jones, 1 for 1 from behind the arc.
I'm really liking this ball movement from the Lady Arabians right now.
Gives them a 5-0 lead with 5:50 left here in the first. Casey Warfel, good defense on Likens. Tipped it away. Ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by a Bulldog will be Pendleton Heights ball. Coach Rogers calling out the play he wants the Lady Ravens to run. Baldwin gets the inbound. Crosses the timeline. Drives over to the wing. Kicks it back to Warfel on the opposite wing. Gets a screen from Morrison. Drives. Double clutch layup. It's good for Casey Warfel. She now has 2.
Great play design there by the Lady Ravens to give Casey Warfel that free open layup.
Pointer with it. Defended by Jones. She'll drive. Loses the ball. Recovered by Love. Baldwin swarming her. Gives it off to Stowe. Now to Wills. Top of the key. Jab step. Drive. Mariah Wills. As referee calls a foul on the floor. No shot. Foul goes on Baldwin. That'll be her first, team second. 7-0 still a score. 5:14 left here in the first. Pointer to pass it in. Lobs it in to Stowe. Stolen by, I believe that's Morrison. Recovered now off of a steal by Love. Wills with it. Stops. Gives it off to Love on the wing. Back to Wills. Top of the key. Now to Pointer on the wing. She gives it to, I believe that was Likens. Stolen by Warfel and fouled by Likens on the fast break. So that'll be Likens first, team second. So it'll be an inbound for Lady Arabians. As Baldwin gets the inbound, now crosses the timeline. Goes to Jones on the wing. Near the post for Hupper. Back. Tries to get it to Warfel, but stolen by Maddie Pointer. As now Maddie Pointer working her way up the court. She finds Likens, low wing, saves it from going out of bounds, goes to Stowe. Now to Wills, corner 3, it's up, no good. Rebounded by Baldwin. Hands it off to Casey Warfel. There she goes, using her speed in the fast break. Euro's high stepping, can't get the layup to fall. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out, Baldwin, top of the key, takes the 3, can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Hupfer, spin move, layup. As a traveling violation, it will be a turnover. Bulldogs ball. 7-0 still the score. 4:14 left here in the first. Lapel sits scoreless still. As it'll be Likens with it. On the wing. Hands it off to Pointer. And a near steal by Warfel. But Pointer recovers. Finds Stowe. Good defense there from Morrison, tipping the ball. Stowe recovers. Gets a screen from Wills. Now to Wills, top of the key from Stowe. Finds Pointer on the wing. She'll drive. as her shot's blocked by Hupfer. As the pass to Jones nearly is stolen, but she recovers. Now Baldwin with it, over to Jones on the wing. She's trying to find somewhere to dump it off. Goes to Hupfer. Has it tipped away. Jump ball will be Lapel basketball. And just a good job there from Love forcing the jump ball. As now Mamie Trout will check in for Michaela Morrison.
Yeah, good pass there by Olivia Jones to Ada Hupfer, but with that double team, Ada Hupfer was looking back, but Rosemary Likens was there for that steal.
As Coach Newby will take a timeout. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. 7-0 your score. 3:20 left here in the first. Pendleton Heights leads on the Arabian Sports Network. 91.7 WEEM.
Are you constantly bored and tired on your way to school or work? Then you should tune into the Arabian Roundup. With your hosts Kennedy Quinn and Bella Myers, your morning will never be dull. The Arabian Roundup is from 5 to 7 a.m. Tuesday through Friday. But wait, you can't forget about the Arabian Stampede. You can tune to the Arabian Stampede while waiting to get out of the parking lot after school, on your way to work, and so on. You can catch your hosts Gracie Wolf, Samuel Duffer, and Layla Reef every Tuesday through Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. Get something fun out of your day with our WEEM shows.
We welcome you back here to Pendleton Heights High School's Joe Buck Court as the Lapel Lady Bulldogs will get the ball coming out of the timeout break. 7-0 still the score. 3:13 and counting left here in the first. Pendleton Heights still leads. Wills with it. Over to Stowe. Now to Pointer. Has it near the logo on the far wing. Finds Wills in the corner. Goes up to the opposite wing for Likens. Gives it to Pointer. Back to Likens. As a near steal on the pass to Stowe by Jones, but it'll be tipped out and will stay with Lapel. As checking in, that's Sophie Goodwin. She'll check in for Rosemary Likens. Goes to Love off the inbound. Now to Pointer on the wing. Casey Warfel defending. Not putting much pressure on. Pointer to Goodwin. Now to Love. Back to Goodwin. Over to Pointer on the wing. Trying to drive past Jones. Jones good defense. Over to Wills. Now to Goodwin. Back to Wills. The post for Pointer. Backdoor cut to Wills, as that'll be the first points for Lapel off the Wills layup. 2:22 and counting now in the first. 7-2 now the score as Trout has it on the wing. Into the corner for Jones. Back up to the wing to Trout. Defended by Goodwin. Now double teamed by Pointer as it's a steal by Maddie Pointer as she has a wide open layup. As she scores, Maddie Pointer now gets her first points on the layup. As Baldwin across the timeline now for Pendleton Heights. Goes to Jones on the wing. Into the corner for Warfel. Takes a three over Wills. Can't cash it home. Rebound's tipped by Hupfer, but Love comes away with it as she's now on the fast break. Hesitates, and a steal by Warfel. Wills trying to get back. Reverse layup, Casey Warfel. It's good. Casey Warfel up to 4 now.
Casey Warfel on the year averaging 25.1 points per game and 6 rebounds a game.
9-4 is the score. 1:28 and counting left here in the first. Pendleton Heights still leads. Wills with it. Over to Stowe. Tries to get it into Pointer, but stolen by Baldwin. Gets it to Trout after being swarmed by Lady Bulldogs. Just good defense there from Pendleton Heights. Coach Rogers sitting in that 2-3 zone. As Casey Warfel spin around jumper. It's good. She now has 6 off that make.
Great pass there by Skylar Baldwin. Fit it into that hole right to Casey Warfel.
7-point lead for Pendleton Heights, the biggest so far this evening. Pointer calling out the play, working on Jones. Finds Goodwin. Now to Stowe on the wing, defended by Warfel. Gets it to Love. Now to Goodwin in the corner. Back up to Stowe. Gets a screen from Wills. Now to Pointer on the wing. Thought about a 3. Drives instead. Kicks it out. Wills. And just inside the 3-point line. Her shot no good. Rebound Baldwin. Got 30 seconds now left here in the first quarter. Slowing things down. Trying to set up a play. Get the last shot. Jones with it. Back to Baldwin. Now to Warfel on the wing. Cross-court pass to Jones. 3. Bounces around but falls out. Rebound Wills. 10 seconds left. Now to Goodwin on the wing. Drives. Dumps it off to Wills. Shots blocked. Rebounded by Casey Warfel off after the block. Her layup on the other end. No good. Fouled on the way up, so she'll go to the line for 2. 0.4 seconds left here in the first.
Yeah, great job there by Casey Warfel to draw that foul.
Yeah, foul goes on Anley Stowe. That'll be her first. Team's third. Casey Warfel, a 65% 65% free throw shooter on the season, so fairly accurate. Gets that one to fall. She's up to 7 on the evening. And one thing about Casey Warfel, she's a very good defender, able to poke the ball out, and that's why she gets as many easy layups as she does, as she makes that one up. Now her total up to 8. As that will do it for the first quarter. Your score, Pendleton Heights 13, Lapel Lady Bulldogs 4. 9-point lead for Pendleton Heights going into the break. We're going to take a quick break on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.
This presentation.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Let's champion what we believe in, like learning, like character, like integrity. If you support the mission of high school sports and the life lessons they teach, then buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events. Join us in being a champion of high school sports.
This is what we do. This is what we believe. This is your IHSAA.
Back to Lady Arabian basketball on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.
We welcome you back here to Pendleton Heights High School's Joe Buck Court. As we were in the break, Casey Warfel got a jumper to fall, brings their lead up to 11. Biggest lead of the night for Pendleton Heights. As Goodwin has it, now to Stowe on the wing. Now in the corner. That's Likens. Back up to Goodwin, now to Stowe. Working the ball around Lapel, getting some good ball movement here, trying to put some points on the board. As now Likens with it. On the wing, gives it to Pointer, top of the key. Tries to lob it into Wills as it's good for Lanaya Wills off that layup. She's up to 4. As Roberts with it. Finds Jones, low wing, cross-court pass to Warfel. Wing, 3. No good, rebound Stowe. As now Likens with it. Up to Stowe, back to Likens. Goes to Goodwin. Back to Likens. Now to Pointer. Wing, 3. It's good for Maddie Pointer. She has 5 off that three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 6 now.
Maddie Pointer on the year is averaging 16.2 points per game, which is not leading Lapel in points.
She gets the steal there. As her layup won't fall, but a foul. So she'll go to the line for 2. Foul goes on Roberts. That'll be her first. Team's first of the quarter. As Maddie Pointer on the season, 84% from the free throw line. A very good free throw shooter as she makes that one there. Up to 6. As Mamie Trout will take a seat and Ada Huffer makes her return. As that's the one thing about Pendleton Heights. They really need to Hupfer in for this one as Pointer makes the second up to 7.
Yeah, without Ada Hupfer down low in the post, Lena Wills can just dominate down there. For the Arabians, there's just no height to defend her.
As Hupfer in the post, her layup no good. But a foul, so she'll go to line for 2. I believe that one goes on Likens. Nope, it goes on Anley Stowe. That'll be her second. Team's second. No, team's first, not second. As Hupfer makes that one, her first point of the game.
Yeah, Ada Hupfer averaging 76% on the charity stripe and averaging 10.4 points a game.
As Baldwin checks in for Roberts as Hupfer makes that one. 2 for 2 now on the evening for Hupfer. 76% from the free throw line on the season for her. Likens with it. Trying to set up some offense. Goes to Goodwin on the wing. Now up near half court. Finds Wills on the wing. Finds the backdoor, cuts a pointer as it's good. She has 9. 5:48 and counting now. Pendleton Heights leads 17-13. Ball's loose on the ground. Hupfer comes away with it. Pump fakes, dumps it off. Morrison, shot. Won't fall. Rebounds tipped out by, I believe that was Stowe. Will stay with Pendleton Heights. As Olivia Jones to pass the ball in for Pendleton Heights. Goes to Casey Warfel off the inbound. Warfel with it. Defended by, I believe that's Likens. Now to Baldwin. It's too high of a pass for the 6'3 Hupfer. That'll be a turnover for Pendleton Heights and be Lapel Lady Bulldogs ball. I guess she's tall, but she's not that tall. She's not that tall. Maybe if Josiah was out there, he could catch it. But.
Yeah, you saw Skylar Baldwin just run back, just shake it off. Next play, make it up.
As Likens with it, corner 3. No good. As Baldwin tips the rebound, gets it somehow. Finds Jones. Layup. It's good. Olivia Jones up to 5 off that make.
That's what I would call the makeup play right there for Skylar.
The makeup play? I think that's makeup play. As Likens with it now. Finds Pointer, top of the key. Trying to work on Jones. Stolen away by Casey Warfel. Out of the head of the pack. As that layup's just easy for her. She has 12 now.
If I'm correct, that is Casey Warfel's 4th steal of the game. It's only 4 minutes, 38 seconds left of the second quarter.
Yeah, she brings the lead back up to 8. 21-13. Pendleton Heights still leads. Likens with it. Goes to Wills in the low wing corner area. Trying to work on Hupfer. Goes to Goodwin, top of the key. Back to Wills. Drives. Kicks it over to Likens in the corner, up to the wing for Stowe. Pump fakes. Nearly stolen by Baldwin and Morrison. But Pointer recovers. She'll drive. Loses the ball. Somehow recovers it. Gets it to Goodwin on the wing for 3. No good. Rebounds tipped around. Warfel comes away with it. As she's now up ahead on the fast break. As a carry and a turnover on Pendleton Heights. It'll be Lapel Bulldog. Let's say Casey Warfel carried the ball. (21-13), still our score. 3:58 left here in the second. As Likens to bring the ball up for Lapel. Crosses the timeline. Defended by Warfel. Goes to Wills on the wing. Working on Hupfer. Spin move. Layup. Blocked by Hupfer. Baldwin up ahead to Jones quickly. Steps back. Mid-range jumper. Dumps it off. Hupfer. Her jumper. It's good. Ada Hupfer with 4. 10-point lead now for Pendleton Heights off that make.
Yeah, Lena Wills tried a fake spin move there, but Ada Hupfer was not fooled by it at all. It stayed right there and got that block.
As Likens with it. Coach Newby not happy with Wills off that block. As Wills now has it on the wing. Hupfer playing kind of off of her. Finds Pointer on the wing. Gets a screen from Wills. Kicks it to Stowe. Now to Likens. Corner 3 in the face of Warfel. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Pointer. Finds Stowe. Now to Wills. Her wing 3 won't fall. Rebound Baldwin. 2:55 and counting left here in the half. As Baldwin, off the pass from Morphle, finds Hupfer. Spin move. Kicks it to Baldwin. Her layup won't fall. Rebound, Lanaya Wills. And she'll bring the ball up herself. Trying to work this offense. Finds Goodwin. She'll cross it to Pointer on the wing. Drives. Tries to get it to Stowe, but ball travels out of bounds. Will be Pendleton Heights basketball off the turnover.
Yeah, great defense right now from the Lady Arabians. Not letting anything go down low.
And this is not the same Lapel team we saw back at the Madison County tournament. As Baldwin kicks it to Jones. Now to Warfel. Corner three. Won't fall. Rebound Wills. Is Baldwin trying to get the steal there, but couldn't. Wills with it. Finds Pointer. She'll drive. Loses the ball. Gives it to Stowe. Stowe tries to give it back to Pointer, but stolen by Jones. As finds Hupfer. Now to Baldwin. To Warfel on the wing. She'll drive. Step back. Mid-range jumper. Casey Warfel won't fall. Rebounds tipped off of Morrison. Couldn't secure it. Will be Lapel basketball. As Love will come back in. And Brooklyn Bowles will check in, getting her first appearance. Now Bree Perry checking in for Hupfer, getting her first appearance. And Perry has the tough assignment of Lanaya Wills. Wills has the mismatch in height. 23-13, a minute 45 left here in the half. Pendleton Heights leads by 10. It's Likens with it. Goes to Love. Wants to float it into Wills. But some good defense there. Floats it in instead. As Wills layup, it's good. Up to 6 now for Wills. Baldwin will cross the timeline now.
Wills just such a tough player to guard with her height. 2 people were on her, Bree Perry and Casey Warfel, and still she got that basket.
As Jones with it on the wing. Finds Perry in the high post. Back to Jones at the top of the key. Now to Warfel on the wing. Goes to Baldwin. Mid-range jumper from the charity stripe won't fall. Rebound Perry. Kicks it out Jones. Moving three. Won't fall. Rebound Wills. Up ahead to Pointer. As Pointer quickly stopped by Warfel. As a steal by Baldwin off the pass to Wills. As Skylar Baldwin now has 2 off that layup. As Love going quickly up the court. Finds Pointer. Now to Likens. 32 and counting left here in the half. 25-15. Still 10-point lead for Pendleton Heights. Love with it. Tries to feed it into Wills, but ball is spiked away by Jones. So we're going to take a quick 10-second break for the station's legal ID on the Arabian Sports Network. 91.7 WEEM.
Broadcasting from the WEEM studios, underwritten by Community Hospital Anderson, this is the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM Pendleton.
While we're in the break, a couple quick substitutions. Baldwin will come out, and Aubrey Warfel will come in, and then Goodwin makes her return for Love. As Aubrey Warfel with it. Defended by Pointer. Finds her sister Casey. Into Perry in the post. Now to Aubrey Warfel. Corner three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound Perry. Puts it back up and in. Bree Perry now up to 2 points on the evening. As Pointer gets it up to Wills. At the buzzer. 3-pointer. Won't fall. As that will do it for the first half of basketball. Pendleton Heights 27. Lapel Lady Bulldogs 15. We're going to take just a quick break. But when we return, our halftime interview, Aiden Wilson got to sit down with Cooper Sims on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.
This presentation of the Arabian Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Layla Reef. I'm the director of the social media department here at Wayne, and we have 5 different social media platforms that we're on, so my job is to manage all of the content that we're posting and overview the staff and kind of help them out with whatever they're working on.
To combine the sports and social media department, I work on game day promos you see on our social media, and I also do interviews.
My favorite thing about being in the social media department is working on the various projects that go towards our social media pages.
I go down onto the courts and fields and get videos of all of our players playing their games and then compile them into a highlight video for our Instagram.
Social media is definitely something I see myself doing in the future just because I love what I do.
Welcome to tonight's halftime interview. I'm Ryan Davis, and joining me here is Ty Frakes of the Pendleton Knights boys varsity baseball team. So, Ty, off-season practice is going on. So, what does a daily practice look like for you guys, and how much does it help?
Right now, daily, we're just working on speed and conditioning, and it's really good for us just to be able to just get off the field and really just focus on our bodies. It's nice because we're getting bigger, faster, stronger every day, and it will pay off when season comes.
So on the team side of things, how much does it help with the new people moving in and the freshmen that you get to talk to now?
It gives us a chance to definitely meet everyone, and within our groups, we're senior through freshman. So like we build a bond with each other. It's really good to see the connection, and I think it'll really pay off when season comes and we need each other.
So as the season starts, is there a game that you are anticipating for or you're ready to play against?
I think Mount Vernon's definitely a big game every year. They got good arms, but I think we have a good matchup for them, and we'll bring it to them this year.
So how much of baseball is mental as is physical?
I'd say it's more mental than physical because it's a game that'll beat you up all the time. You just got to know that you're the man, and you just got to go out and win. And like the game will get down on you a lot, and you just can't let that affect you.
So baseball is a very tough sport, but for you, Ty, what is the toughest thing about baseball?
I would just say the constant up and downs. Like you'll have a great game, you feel like you're on top of the world, then very next game you'll go like 0 for 4 or 4 strikeouts. It's just crazy.
So Ty, a lot of seniors lost. So how was that senior class, and what will you guys lose from that?
That senior class was big for us. They were guys that came in. They might have not been the most talented, but they worked, and they just had a great passion for the game and went out every game with tons of emotion, and they played the game the right way, and it'll be a big loss for us. But, our seniors now will be fine. Our junior class coming up, like our whole team, we're deep. And we're young, too, so we'll be just fine because we learned from the guys that graduated last year.
So one of the toughest things about baseball is the hitting side of things. So how much work does it take to put in just to play varsity? And hit?
It takes daily work, It's not only just going out and swinging. It's looking at swings. It's mechanical. It's just really getting your mind right, too. It's a tough sport, and hitting a baseball is one of the toughest things in sports overall, and it's just constant work all the time.
So what are your expectations for the year?
I'm just ready to go out with the team. I think we'll shock a lot of people this year. We started out strong last year, kind of fell off, but I think we'll do the same thing, but then just keep it going. We'll just keep winning.
So for the baseball team, you guys are very, very active in the off season, a lot of fundraisers. So what are those like?
Yeah, so we do quite a bit. Earlier, we went out to the tree farm, did some work for them for a couple hours. It was a good day, fun day with the team, built connections. We also did things such as selling car washes to people. Sorry if you guys missed those. They're out now, but then we'll also, during the winter, we'll make pizzas. People can order them. We'll deliver them. All of that. All you have to do is pay. So it's really nice for the program and just for the community.
So a big junior class, not a very big senior class. So what is it like having a lot of the people your same age play it with you?
We set the stage. We do have some seniors, but we're really the leaders because we are so big and deep. We'll feed off from the seniors, but I think a lot of the leadership this year will come from the junior class.
So that would do it for this halftime interview. For Ty Frakes, I'm Ryan Davis. This is the ASN Coach Show, 91.7 WEEM.
91.7 WEEM is looking for advertisers for our video sports streaming. Be a part of the Arabian Sports Network's video broadcasting, bringing football as well as boys and girls basketball to the Pendleton community and beyond. Averaging over 100 views in the first year, WEEM's video streaming will only grow. And here's your chance to get in on the ground floor. For more information, contact Christian Harmon and become a part of the Arabian Sports Network. 91.7 WEEM.
Hey, how are you doing today? Thanks for doing this interview today. We're going to go into the production room. Go ahead and sit down. This won't take long, just a few questions. Ready? Welcome to Wing Wiggly. I'm your host, Emily Poley, and today we have the mascot with us. So starting off today, what animal are you? You're not really answering my questions, but let's keep going. Do you enjoy being the mascot? Are you even going to be able to answer any of my questions? What's the point of this interview anyway? Get out.
Are you constantly bored and tired on your way to school or work? Then you should tune into the Arabian Roundup. With your hosts Kennedy Quinn and Bella Myers, your morning will never be dull. The Arabian Roundup is from 5 to 7 a.m. Tuesday through Friday. But wait, you can't forget about the Arabian Stampede. You can tune to the Arabian Stampede while waiting to get out of the parking lot after school, on your way to work, and so on. You can catch your hosts Gracie Wolf, Samuel Duffer, and Layla Reef every Tuesday through Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. Get something fun out of your day with our WEEM shows.
Hi, my name is Gracie Wolf, and I am the director of the programming department. What we do for the programming department is basically we make everything that you hear when you listen to the radio, except for the music and people going on air.
Hi, my name is Trace Freehill, and I'm a part of the programming department. This is definitely something that I would consider doing outside of high school. It's something that I look forward to every day, as well as I just have a lot of fun being here with all the people.
We create the jingles and legal IDs to help brand the station.
I'm Sam Duffer, and I'm a member of the programming staff, and I mainly just edit jingles and legal IDs.
My name is Caitlin Cowan. I am the co-assistant director of the programming department, and my favorite part about it is I love working with such an amazing staff, and I love being able to create such audio pieces that are like masterpieces and be able to show my creativity through it.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Off the floor, stopping Lanaya Wills, because their offense when Hupper's not on the floor is to just try to lob it over whoever's guarding her, whether that's Bree Perry or Michaela Morrison. Because she has that height over them, it just makes it easier for her to get to pick it, like, I guess, go up and catch it over them. Now when Hupper's in, she only had 2 points. She's shot, I believe, 4 or 5 shots on her, and 3 of them have been blocked by Hupper. So height does make a difference in that matchup.
Yeah, as you said, height makes a difference. But at the same time, they've really done a great job only holding her to 4 in the first half. And also, they've barely had enough time to get it to Lena Wills because Casey Warfel or Skylar Baldwin has stolen it.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the highlights of this defense is their perimeter defense. Olivia Jones, Skylar Baldwin, and Casey Warfel, just a great trio to have out there. They all are very highly there on steals. Warfel with 5, as you mentioned, and Baldwin with 5. I believe Jones has 1 or 2 steals on the night, and I think she's definitely going to get some more. But we're just 20 seconds away from starting the third quarter here at Pendleton Heights. There's a pep band, decent-sized student section, some cheerleaders here. We just had the halftime entertainment for some of the fans, the Papa Shot for a ticket for a free pop. So some good energy here tonight, Ryan.
Yeah, for the Papa Shot, as you said, I've only seen that only here. I've seen a lot. Pendleton Heights does a lot of things for their fans in halftime for both boys and girls. As you see the Chuck-a-Puck in the boys' games at halftime win money, and you have the 50-50. They've done a lot of things here that I've only seen here. Everywhere else, I've never seen.
As Lapel will start with the ball coming out of the halftime break, as Stowe will get the inbound from Love. Picks up her dribble, swarmed by Morrison and Warfel. Can't find anywhere to go. Gives it to Wills as that ball is tipped around, nearly stolen by a Lady Arabian. As Pointer will have to throw it off of Baldwin's leg. So they can keep possession. We'll go out of bounds. We'll stay with Lapel. As it'll be Jocelyn Love to inbound the ball. Trying to go to Stowe. Baldwin, great defense there. Gets it to Stowe. Morrison playing close defense as they have to try to set up some offense. Gets it to Wills, top of the key. Finds Pointer on the wing. Working on Jones. Now to Love on the wing that she was just on. Trying to get it to Stowe in the post. She does. Layup. Rolls around and in for Anley Stowe. She's up to 2 points on the evening.
Yeah, and Anley Stowe on the year is averaging 6.4 points per game and 4.3 rebounds a game.
Casey Warfel finds Jones, lobs it in to Ada. As her layup, it's good for Ada. She's up to 6. As she did have Casey Warfel wide open there in the corner, but she decided to take the layup herself as Likens with it, finds Pointer, now to Wills, top of the key, 3, bounces around, won't go in, rebound, the 6'3" Hupfer, as Casey Warfel up ahead with it, loses it, is kicked around. They say last touch by Likens will be Pendleton Heights ball. Just couldn't control the ball there on the fast break from Warfel as Jones quickly inbounds it to Warfel as that one will fall. She's up to 14. 31-17 now the score. 6:28 and counting left here in the third. 14-point lead for Pendleton Heights, biggest of the evening. Wills with it, now to Stowe on the wing. Finds Pointer, trying to work on Jones. Stowe in the post, finds Wills, gets her feet set, mid-range jumper, just can't get it to fall as Warfel gets the rebound for Pendleton Heights. As Baldwin finds Jones, crosses it over to Warfel, now to Baldwin. Up ahead to Warfel as she loses it, but I guess you could say a pass off to Hupfer. Hupfer now has 8.
Yeah, that'll work.
As a full timeout now taken here by Coach Zach Newby. We'll take it with them. 33-17, your score. Pendleton Heights leads by 16 over Lapel with 5:46 left here in the third on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Game the whole time. They came out of the first quarter 13-4 with the lead, then 27-15 out of half. Now 33-17. So not the same Lapel Lady Bulldogs team that we saw back in the Madison County tournament. But Likens will inbound the ball to Love. As Love will cross the timeline, goes to Likens, now into the corner for Pointer. Tries to feed it into Stowe, gets it to her, now over to Likens, layup. It's good. Wills. She's up to 6 or 8. It's 5:28 and counting now left here in the third. 14-point lead for Pendleton Heights. Morrison with it in the corner. Tries to get it to Baldwin. Miscommunication there as the ball will go out of bounds and will be Lapel basketball. As Pointer to bring the ball up for Lapel. Crosses the timeline. Goes to Love on the wing. Now to Likens. Back to Love. Defended by Baldwin. Finds Wills. Now to Pointer, top of the key. Back to Love. Now to Likens in the corner. Defended by Warfel. Stolen by Warfel as she's up ahead of the pack. One person to beat. That's Pointer. Can't get the layup to fall. Rebound's tipped. Hupfer gets it. She's now up to 10 on the evening off that make. As Pointer up the court quickly for Lapel. Finds Wills as she'll drive. Dumps it off to Stowe. Layup won't fall. Rebound Warfel. As now she'll run up the court quickly again. Dumps it off Morrison. Layup. It's good. Michaela Morrison up to 4 now off that make.
Yeah, great pass there by Casey Wolf to fit it right. Almost looks like it went in between her legs. I couldn't see from up here, but it was a great pass.
I think she gets kind of some of that from her older sister, Whitney. Stowe with it. As foul, I believe that one will go on Baldwin. That'll be her second, if it is on her. Yeah, we'll go on Baldwin. That'll be her second. Team's first. But as I mentioned there, Casey Warfel kind of getting some of that passing from her older sister, Whitney Warfel. As Goodman will come in for Likens. As Pointer to pass the ball in. Lobs it into Wills. Layup. Won't fall. Gets her own rebound. Second attempt's good. She's now up to 10 off that make. And a foul. Foul goes on Hupfer. Her second. Team's second. As Lanaya Wills, 65% on the season from the free throws line. As this one is up. No good. Rebound Morrison. Baldwin will come back to get the ball. 4:05 left here in the third. 37-21. Pendleton Heights still leads by 16 over Lapel. As Baldwin, heavily defended by Goodwin. As that pass, no clue where it went. As a foul, that one will go on Pointer, as she pretty much just shoved Morrison over for the ball. That'll be her first, team's first. Taylor Mrose will check in for Love as Jones inbounds it to Baldwin. Had to make sure she didn't cross the timeline there and get it backcourt. Finds Jones on the wing, trying to feed it into Hupfer. Pass is tipped out of bounds. They say will go off Mraz and Rose. As Wills will take a break, and Bowles makes her return after checking in the first quarter as Jones passes it in. Goes to Warfel. Layup won't fall, but a foul. So she'll go to line for 2 more. She's 2 for 2 so far on the evening. Foul goes on Stowe. That'll be her third. Team's second. 3:42 left here in the third. Still a 16-point Pendleton Heights lead. I believe their biggest lead of the evening is 18. As this one up and in for Casey. Up to 15 on the evening. As I mentioned, 65% from the free throw line on the season. Gets that one a fall. It's a 16 now. As Trout will check in for Jones. Trout will make her return, giving Jones another breather. As Maddie Pointer to bring the ball up for Lapel. She'll cross the timeline, goes up to Goodwin. Now over to Mraz. Finds Stowe. As ball's tipped out by Warfel, recovered by Hupfer. As Baldwin up the court quick, finds Trout on the wing. Secures the pass, now to Hupfer. Takes a 3, Ada Hupfer trying to extend her range, can't get it to fall. Rebound Stowe. As Casey Warfel, an immediate steal, layup. Oh, just misses it. Trying to get another steal, but Stowe finds Pointer to make sure that doesn't happen. It's Casey Warfel just hunting for steals now as Mrose has it on the wing. trying to protect the ball. Gets it to Stowe. Now to Pointer. Now over to Bowles off the bounce pass. Now to Mrose. She'll drive. Kicks it back out. Bowles. Pointer. Top of the key. Defended by Warfel. Jab step. Over to the wing. Now Mrose once again. Now to Stowe. Now to Goodwin. Pointer. Drives baseline. As her shot's blocked by Warfel.
Yeah, great defense there by Casey Warfel.
Good communication there defensively to know when to switch on to the driving Pointer. As she'll pass the ball in. Goes to Stowe. Now the top of the key for Goodwin. Over to Mrose, now to Pointer on the wing. Defended by Warfel. Gets it to Stowe. As Mrose's layup won't fall. Rebound Hupfer. As Baldwin crosses the timeline. As loses the ball. Steal by Goodwin. As Stowe up ahead of the pack. And layup will fall. Annalise Stowe off the fast break layup, up to 4 now. As timeout called by Coach Rogers. I believe that'll be a full timeout by Coach Rogers. So we're going to take it with them. Your score, 39-23. Pendleton Heights leads by 14 over Lapel. A minute 54 left here in the third, here on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.
This
Hey, how you doing today? Thanks for doing this interview today. We're going to go into the production room. Go ahead and sit down. This won't take long, just a few questions. Ready? Welcome to Wing Weekly. I'm your host, Emily Pulley, and today we have the mascot with us. So starting off today, what animal are you? You're not really answering my questions, but let's keep going. Do you enjoy being the mascot? Are you even going to be able to answer any of my questions? What's the point of this interview anyway? Get out.
What? Wait. Oh, it is 16. Never mind. I can't do math. How am I a junior in high school and can't do math?
You good, Michael?
Baldwin gets the ball off the inbound. Gets it to Morrison on the wing. Now to Trout. And double dribble will be a turnover on Pendleton Heights and Lapel basketball. As Rose to pass it in to Wills. As Wills check back into the game during the timeout. She'll cross the timeline, bringing up the ball for Lapel. Goes to Rose on the wing. Defended by Trout. Finds Goodwin. Now to Stowe. Gets a screen from Goodwin. Stowe working on Morrison. Hands it off to Stowe. Top of the key. Back to Stowe. A lot of passing between Goodwin and Stowe. Gets a lane, but passes it off the Bulls. Now to Wills. Thought about a three, but doesn't shoot it. Goes to Goodwin on the wing instead. Near steal by Baldwin. Now takes a three by Wills. As she gets that one to fall up to 13 off that make. Cuts the lead to 13 for Pendleton Heights.
Lena Wills averaging 24% from the three and is 1 for 3 on the night.
Warfel crosses it over to Trout. Wing three. Cashes it home. Mamie Trout on the three. Just above her average. 19% from the three-point line. As Lanaya Wills finds Mrose. Now to Goodwin on the wing. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. 16-point lead. As Casey Warfel, the steal off the miscommunication there. It's just an easy layup for her. Now up to 18. Leads all scorers here tonight. It's doubled Maddie Pointer's score. As Wills finds Stowe. Thought about a pass to Rose. But saw Trout there. Now goes to Rose on the wing. Feeds it into Wills. Her layup won't fall, but a foul. I believe that one will go on Michaela Morrison. Yeah, it will. That'll be her first, team's third. Why did I say it so slow like that? Wills at the line. Can't make that one. 0 for 2 so far on the night, as Baldwin will take a seat and Roberts makes her return. 9.9 left here in the third. As Wills, that one will fall. She's up to 14 off that make. As clock will tick, 5 seconds now. Trout with it. As Warfel tried to put up a shot. As she wanted a foul but didn't get it. As that will do it for 3 quarters. Pendleton Heights 44. Lapel Lady Bulldogs 27. We're going to take a quick break here on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.
While high school sports help students develop their athletic...
Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong?
I can't listen to 91.7 WEEM because I'm not in my car.
Well, don't you fear. Our app is here.
Tired of not being able to listen to Pendleton's best radio station, 91.7 WEEM, anywhere and everywhere? Try out our app. With the 91.7 WEEM app, you get the best hits. Our station now goes where our listeners go. Find 91.7 WEEM in app stores today. Available for Apple and Android.
Thank you so much for telling me about the 91.7 WEEM app, found in Apple and Android app stores.
WEEM.
We welcome you back here at Pendleton Heights High School's Joe Buck Court for the start of the fourth quarter between this Madison County matchup between the Lapel Lady Bulldogs and your Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians. As Pendleton Heights will get the ball to start out this quarter. As Roberts inbounds it to Warfel. Back to Roberts on the wing. Into the post for Hupfer. As using her pivot step, can't get it to fall. Gets her own rebound, fading away. That one's good. Ada Hupfer up to 12 now. As Maddie Pointer, she'll bring up the ball. Goes to Wills on the wing. Defended by Hupfer. Finds, I believe that's Likens. Not a Pointer, not a Wills on the wing again. As she'll stop, mid-range jumper. Won't fall. As Morrison gets it. As they say, her foot was out of bounds. They say we'll stay with Lapel ball. 46-27. Pendleton Heights leads by, I believe, 19. As Likens goes to Pointer off the inbound. Trying to drive past Jones. Finds Wills, top of the key. 3. It's good. Lanaya Wills up to 17.
Yeah, Lanaya Wills is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc in the second half.
46-30 now the score. 7:04 and counting left here in the fourth. I guess you could say game right now. It's Pointer hounding Olivia Jones. Dumps it off to Morrison. Now to Hupfer. Hands it off to Jones. As she stops, spins around. Jumper. Can't fall. Follows her shot, gets her own rebound, finds Warfel somehow, steps around, can't get the layup to fall. Rebound Wills, and fouled by Warfel. Trying to get a steal there. It'll be her first, team's first. Her first. 16-point lead still for Pendleton Heights. 6:33 and counting left here in the game. Wills crosses the timeline. Goes to Pointer on the wing. Far side from us. Finds Stowe. Defended by Morrison. Morrison playing great defense on Stowe so far. Now to Wills. She'll drive. Defended by Hupfer. Back to Stowe. As tries to get it to Bowles. Intercepted by Hupfer. Warfel crosses it over to Jones. As a deep three by Roberts nearly goes in. Hupfer fighting for the rebound, gets a foul.
That was a deep three.
Her third.
That was beyond
Team second.
the volleyball arc. Not the volleyball arc, but the volleyball line on the logo.
Hey, you got to have confidence in your shooting ability, man.
Almost went in.
Pointer thought about a three, got Jones to jump, but dumps it off to Wills instead on the wing. Now to Likens, back to Pointer. In the post for Stowe, working on Morrison. Good move, and the layup's good for Stowe. She's up to 6. Roberts crosses the timeline. Lobs it up to Hupfer. Stolen away. Just couldn't get a hold of the pass. Pointer finds Wills. 3 on the wing. Can't get it to fall. Ball's loose. They say last touch by Bowles will be Pendleton Heights ball. As Aubrey Warfel will come in for Emma Roberts. As Jones will bring the ball up for Pendleton Heights. Kicks it to Hupfer. As wide open lane for Hupfer. Can't get the layup to fall. Rebounded by Wills. 46-32. 5:10 in the left here in the fourth. Stowe with it. Finds Wills. Now over to Pointer. Thought about a three. Trying to drive past Jones. Can't. Gets it to Bowles. Now to Likens. Now to Pointer. And a foul on Warfel. Her second. Team's third. As Perry comes in for Morrison, trying to give her a breather. As Warfel didn't agree with the call there, thinking she didn't touch Pointer there. As Likens goes into Stowe, now to Wills. As Wills with it on the wing. Kicks it to Stowe in the post. And it's stolen away by the younger Warfel sister, Aubrey. As now Casey Warfel with it on the wing. Hop step. As a traveling violation. Will be a turnover in Lapel basketball. Another turnover by Pendleton Heights. As Pointer with it. Drives. Loses the ball. Stowe somehow gets it. Puts it up and in. She's up to 8 now.
Yeah, Maddie Pointer wasting no time to get down the court. Drives right in. Misses the shot, but Annalie Stowe gets that rebound.
As Aubrey Warfel on the shot was fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2. Foul goes on Likens. That'll be her second. Team's first of the fourth quarter. As Aubrey Warfel, 78% from the free throw line. Gets that one to fall. That's her first point of the evening, averaging 2 points on the season. Bowles will take a break. And Sophie Goodwin will make her return. As Aubrey Warfel, the second one. It's up and in. Up to 2 now for Hirsch. Scoreless in those first 3 quarters. Pointer goes to Goodwin on the wing. Now up to Likens. Now to Wills on the wing. Takes a 3. Gets it to fall. Up to 20 now for Lanaya Wills. Had 6 points in that first half. Now 14 in this half. Cuts the lead to 11 for Pendleton Heights.
Yeah,
50 and counting in the fourth.
Sorry, Michael, but Lanaya Wills is 3 for 3 now from beyond the arc.
3 for 4. She missed a 3 earlier. Just saying. And Casey Warfel somehow gets it to Perry. Now to Jones from Perry as a foul will go on Pointer. I believe that'll be her second. Team's second. I had to correct you. As Jones lobs it in to Warfel in the post. Spin around. Jay. It's good. That's a 20 now for her. 50-37. 13-point lead once again for Pendleton Heights. 3:20 and counting. Wills with it. Gets it to Stowe. Looking where to go with it. Gets it to Likens. Now to Pointer. Over to Wills on the wing. Good jab step Layup. It's good. Lanaya Wills. She's got 22. Trying to take over this game offensively. Give Lapel a victory here.
Yeah, in that game versus Shenandoah, Lanaya Wills had 17 points and was 8 for 11 from the field.
There's another bad pass from Jones and a turnover for Pendleton Heights as Stowe with it. Finds Pointer in the corner. And a travel would be another turnover for Lapel. Will be Pendleton Heights basketball. As Morrison will come in for Perry. And Baldwin will come in for Aubrey Warfel. 2:37 now here in the fourth. 50-39. Pendleton Heights leads. As Baldwin with it finds Casey Warfel on the wing. Now to Morrison. Back out to Warfel. She'll drive. Layup. Tipped by Wills. And a quick foul. Foul goes on Hupfer. Her fourth. Team's fourth. I thought they were going to call that on Casey for a second.
Yeah, it was close between both of them.
As Likens crosses the timeline. Goes to Stowe in the corner, defended by Morrison. She'll drive, stops, steps around. Layup won't fall, but a foul. So that'll be 15th foul of the quarter. So that'll put Lapel in the bonus. As that one will go on. Morrison, her second. Team's fifth. 2:07 left here in the fourth. As Anley Stowe on the season 36% from the free throw line. Misses that one. She has 8 points so far here this evening, averaging 6.4 for Stowe. As that one also won't fall. Rebound Morrison. As Pointer trying to play like a one-person full-court press. As Morrison gets it. Now to Jones. Crosses over to Warfel. Three-pointer. Finally gets one to fall. Up to 23.
Yeah, Casey Warfel on the years averaging 33% from the three.
As Wills has it on the opposite end. Now to Pointer. She's got it. Hands it off to Likens. Her three. Responds very quickly. Gets that one to fall. Full timeout taken by Lapel. A minute 30 left here in the fourth. 53-42 left here in the game. Pendleton Heights leads. Here on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
To inbound it. Goes up ahead to Hupfer. And a quick foul is called. Foul goes on Anley Stowe. That'll be her fourth, team's third. So they will get it up in the front court. Jones to inbound it. Jones lobs it into Warfel. Layup uncontested. It's good. Casey Warfel up to 25 off that make.
That was a great pass there by Olivia Jones to fit it. Not fit it. Go right over the defender, right to Casey Warfel. Almost mossed.
This isn't football, Ryan. But Wills feeds it into Stowe. Spin around. Jay won't fall. Rebound. Hupfer. A minute 13 and counting left here in the fourth. Coach Rogers telling them to slow down. Jones with it. Up ahead. Up to the top of the key to Baldwin. Now to Morrison. Now to Jones. Now to Baldwin. Now to Warfel. His pass is too strong. Will go out of bounds. Will be Lapel basketball. They trail by 13. 53 or 56.3 left here in the fourth. As Likens to bring the ball up quickly for Lapel. Goes to Wills on the wing. Now to Stowe. To Pointer. Takes a deep three. Can't get it to fall. Wills the rebound. Steps through. Layup. It's good. She has 24. As Casey Warfel up ahead to Olivia Jones. Her layup is good. She's up to 7.
Great job for Casey Wolf to see Olivia Jones wide open down low in the post. Get it right to her.
As Likens' three is an air ball. It will be Pendleton Knights basketball. 57-44 with 19 seconds left here in the game. As you could pretty much say this game's over. And Casey Warfel pretty much just trying to dribble out the time here as ball's loose on the ground. Good one for Lapel will come away with it. A jump ball. Will be Lapel basketball. 6.4 left. As Chloe Jones, the senior, will check in for Olivia Jones. As Likens passes it in to Pointer. As that will do it for the game. Pendleton Knights 57. Lapel 44. As me and Ryan will take a quick break when we return. Our post-game show here on the Arabian Sports Network, 91.7 WEEM.